Green, lush grass is something that most homeowners work towards. But somehow, more than a few of us end up with the brown, weed-infested version. Having a healthy, weed-free golf course-like yard takes a bit of work and maintenance. Peter Mersch, owner of PM Landscaping, has a few tips for those of us who yearn for green grass but fall short every summer. The first thing he suggests is picking up the rake and raking up as much dead grass as you can. Then just add water.
And get the water to it. Then you could, if the ground is hard, you might want to aerate it. You'll notice it if it's hard to walk on, if it feels like cement and it's thawing out. Yeah, aeration's a good thing to do. Dethatching's good to do. And then bring out the fertilizer too.
Peter encourages people to buy a good brand name slow-release fertilizer and fertilize in the spring, summer, and fall.
So a lot of times with fertilizer, we like to use like a high nitrogen, like a 2177. The nitrogen helps to get the grass growing, greens it up. The middle number, the 7, that's the phosphate. That gets the root system going as well. And the last one is potassium, and that's just like giving you vitamins.
Spring grass care is all about weed prevention and encouraging healthy lawn growth.
What we try to do is get the grass growing, because if the grass is growing well, the weeds will be choked out. The grass likes everything the weeds don't, and vice versa. So, for instance, lawns love to be manicured. They love a regular cutting. They like a clean cutting with the grass blades. A clean cut means the grass will repair quicker. And it doesn't like the dry conditions. Weeds on the opposite end like dry conditions. They don't like water. They don't like to be looked after. And if they start coming into your lawn, then you're going to have trouble, because you're going to compete with the lawn itself.
Keeping your lawnmower blade 2.5 inches high to avoid cutting the grass too short, and cutting the grass in a different pattern every time are just a few of the things you can do to encourage healthy grass growth.
If you notice, like baseball fields, soccer fields, you'll see a crisscross pattern, and that's because they like to mow it in different directions to get the grass blade standing upright, so that when the sun hits the blade, the photosynthesis from the sun goes around to all the area of the grass blade.
When asked what's the biggest mistake people make with their grass, Peter simply said, not enough water and watering at the wrong time of day. Grass should always be watered in the morning.
Well, watering in the morning, what happens is at least it evaporates throughout the day, because if you water at night, sometimes the water sits on the blades, and that's when you develop mushrooms and funguses and disease. Watering in the middle of the day when it's hot, you're just wasting water, so in the morning's the best time.
Green, lush lawns go hand in hand with summer, and all it takes to get one is a little TLC and a lot of water.
People are just naturally attracted to lawns usually. You can do a lot of things with lawns. I like walking through the lawn in my bare feet. So it's nice to have a nice, lush lawn. It's like a nice carpet.
Reporting in Thunder Bay, I'm Janice Gummison.